Chapter 5, Archangel Gabriel. Control. The possibility that you could lose control was one of the more intriguing aspects of your incarnating into a physical body on planet Earth. You all seek control because you feel safe when you are in control, but control not only doesn't serve you, it actually weakens you. You have more power when you have less control, and the more control you seek, the more you limit yourselves to what is possible. Your lives may at times seem chaotic, and the control of you seek is often in response to a life of chaos. And we understand that. We see why you grasp for as much control as you can over the circumstance of your life, and even over the other individuals in your life. What we are interested in providing you with, however, is the power that comes from losing control, and slipping into the feeling of being completely out of control. Some of you wonder how being out of control fits with the truth that you create your reality, and some of you feel that creating your reality is how you exert control of your lives. But your true power comes when you recognize that the control that you really seek is the ability that you all have to let go completely and trust in the flow of energy. The flow of energy that we speak of is not something that is outside of you. It is not like when you want a flow of water and you go to the faucet and turn it on. The flow we speak of is the flow of you. You are the energy that gives you the power, and loosening your grip, letting go of the need to control anything, allows more of you to flow. You can feel more of yourselves flowing through you as you loosen tension in your body. Imagine what you could do with more of your own energy, with more of who you are, when you feel the bigness of who you are. You do not desire control because you recognize that everything around you is you, and that you are here to experience whatever comes before you with the full amplitude of love and light that you are flowing through you. Angels. And you do realize that wherever you are, whenever you are, and whoever you are, there are angels with you. You are blessed beings, and we love you very much. We are partners and co-creators. We hold a frequency for you that gives you everything that you need, and sometimes you tap into that space, and some of you acknowledge us when you do. You say that your angels were with you, or that you have a guardian angel looking out for you. Anytime that you want to experience the love and space that we hold for you, all you need do is to find that which is angelic within you. The frequency of the angels is one of the many that you have available to you at all times, but that you tap into just once in a while. We are capable of giving you so much more, but we are only able to give you that which you are willing to receive. So open yourselves to the angels, and we will respond. We wait patiently until you find yourselves in enough need to call upon us and to find our frequency within you. But you do not need to wait for dire circumstance in order to interact with us, in order to play in our energy. We know you believe in us, and we encourage you to believe in the angels that you all are, and in the love that is the driving force of your beingness. And when you align with that, you'll no longer need us, because you'll have become one of us. Using your minds. By now you have discovered that there is no reasoning your way out of a situation. You can no longer bargain. You can no longer use logic and reason on anyone to get anything. You will have noticed that the tactics of the mind are holding no sway over the reality you experience. So we suggest that you give that up. Stop trying to convince others of anything and let go of all your mental gymnastics and all of your attempts to outsmart your emotions. We recommend that you use your minds to focus more deeply on your experience. Use your minds to access parts of your body where you know you are holding energy, blocking energy, and tensing up. Use your minds to give you feedback on what is really happening in your emotional bodies and in your physical bodies. But we encourage you to let go of all your tactics, all your mind's strategy for overcoming, and when you do, you will notice that everything that you feel has been worth it. Everything that you allow yourselves to experience will give you more clarity and will allow you to use your minds for higher function. We love your wisdom, and we love your abilities to make sense of your lives. We are just encouraging you to use your minds effectively and to notice when you are giving your minds too many tasks and responsibilities. We want you to know that you have much more power and much more potential than you realize. But in order for you to access it, you must let go of that which you have perceived to be your power in persuasion. All the frequencies. Instead of referring to yourselves as beings, begin to see yourself as frequencies. You have a multitude of frequencies available to you at all times, but most of you are engaging with your reality from a particular set of frequencies that you identify with. But you are not destined to hold frequencies based upon past or even current experiences. We are asking you to identify yourselves as the frequency you are holding in the moment. In some ways, you already do this. You say, I am happy, I am sad, I am anxious, I am joyous. You say all of these things because deep down you know that what frequency you are holding in the moment is who you are. You are the expression of that frequency, and so you can see how easy it is for you to change, because as you are a different frequency from one moment to the next, you are a different expression. There's no reason for any of you to stay locked into one particular frequency, but you may if you wish, and there's nothing wrong with it if you do. All that you are is love, and as love you are expressing as all the frequencies that have ever been and ever will be. So knowing yourselves only in the frequency of love would not give you the fullest experience of yourself as love. So while it is noble and wonderful to want to experience yourself only as love, the fullness of who you are will always desire the fullest spectrum, the fullest range, and the deepest knowing of all frequencies. Before you incarnate, before you ultimately decide that you will incarnate, you examine all possibilities for the life and the incarnation you are choosing. You see the decisions point that will take you on various paths, but you do not know which decision you will ultimately make. But from that perspective, you see that there is value in every choice, no matter which choice it is. But now that you are incarnate in the physical body, living the life that you are, can you not see that whatever choice you make contains within it valuable experience? Are you willing to accept that there is not one right choice for you to make in every instance where you are faced with an important decision? And if from that perspective of examining all possibilities, you could see that no matter what you would do, you could live with yourself, you must recognize that even someone like Hitler knew that these actions were not only possible, but that he would also be able to forgive himself. So you see, no matter what you have done and no matter what you have not been able to achieve, it is possible for you to forgive yourself and to love yourself just as you are and just as you have been. It is also possible for you to surprise yourself, and so you do not have to worry that you do not get to decide what you will live in this lifetime. You do not need to worry that it is all predetermined. If it is a surprise decision that adds excitement to your existence, it is the unexpected turn of events that makes your life interesting and gives it value. You are all capable of so much, and there are so many possibilities, no matter where you stand and no matter how it might look. Darkness and light. In the beginning there was a flickering of light. The light played with darkness, and it did so to know itself as light. There is a purpose for everything, and all that shows itself to you as darkness is only there to give you the opportunity to know yourselves as light. The darkness can be seductive. It can seem to be more fun than the light, and that is why you all get to explore it, because you need to show yourselves that it is not more fun, and you also need to see that you, as a being of light, can pretend to be dark. And the reason you need to see that is so you can remember that every being who shows themselves to you as darkness is only pretending. And their pretending allows you to choose the light that you are, and to flow more of that light, not to snuff out the darkness, but to help the others remember that they too are the light. And if you can hold this perspective when the darkness surrounds you, you will have the most rewarding experience that you can possibly have. You will see yourselves as the light, and you will bless the darkness for being there. Your journey is to allow all others to explore the darkness, and to be patient with them and with yourselves. And as you do, you journey new ways to know yourself and pretend, and that is the joy of this journey you're on, a journey that never ends. We are Gabriel. We are senders of love.